beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, I would love to share with you 5 tips on how to keep your relationship strong and maybe help you save it. But I have something to tell you. My mornings are always so interesting. It has been raining so much here in Brisbane. It honestly poured down last night and then it bucketed down again this morning and then again while I was feeding the horses. So it has been super muddy outside. So when I was feeding them, I was thinking to myself, I will be having dirt for breakfast. Thankfully, I did not fall, and thankfully the horses were being super nice to me. They didn't come and rub against me, because like people get hangry. I know animals probably have the same feelings too. So yeah, I didn't have dirt for breakfast. Today I will be sharing with you 5 tips on how to keep your relationship strong, how to improve your relationship, and maybe save your relationship and find that spark back. Now, the reason why I say the spark using the quotation is because relationships take work. That's right, relationships. The relationship that you have with your family, with your friends, with your colleagues, relationships take work. Hello! People always say that, oh, the spark is gone or whatever. Well, because relationships take work, if you don't put in the effort, then of course it's gonna be gone, right? So yeah, that's why today I will be sharing with you 5 tips. And to be honest, these 5 tips, you can implement it not just on romantic relationships, but with all the relationships that you have. So, are you in a romantic relationship? Or maybe you started seeing someone, or maybe you're married, or maybe you have been with someone for a while and you're like, oh my god, I don't know if I can do this. Well, please continue watching because I really hope that these 5 tips are gonna help you. And you know what? If you're thinking, who the heck are you to give me all these advice? Great question. Great question. I have been with my partner for over 10 years. Yeah, and we are still very in love. We cannot wait to grow old together. We grow with each other. We learn so much about each other. It's amazing. And so yeah, I do have something to say about relationships. And I have so many friends and colleagues and just people that, that just asked me for advice, and they had told me that they have found this spark back and they're stronger than ever. They even get back together and they're super happy. So honestly, these 5 tips, just these 5 tips, you can implement today. So take notes. Tip number 1 to building a strong romantic relationship is communication. Yeah, I know. A lot of people say that, oh yeah, communication. But I'm not joking. Communication is the key. Do you actually communicate with your partner? Like, how are you actually communicating with your partner? Share them with me. This is what I got to say to you. You and your partner are not each other's brain cells. So if you don't express how you feel or what they did make you feel or what you want and etc., then how the heck are they gonna understand how you feel? How are you really communicating with your partner? Maybe you are someone who is like, ugh, my partner should know how I feel. Maybe you're someone who is like, ugh, my partner should know how to comfort me. Or my partner should do this for me. Or maybe you're someone who's like, man, I'm doing so much in this relationship, but why can't my partner see it? Maybe you're like, man, why does my partner keep on nagging at me? I don't know what you're going through. But whatever state that you are in, communication is so important because, again, if you don't express it, then how would the other person know how you're feeling or what you want? Let me tell you my personal experience. So, I am a very expressive person, but my partner wasn't always like that. All right, so I would always tell him how I feel, what I want, what he did made me feel, blah blah blah. But then because he's not as expressive as I am, in the beginning I was super frustrated because I'm like, what is he thinking? So then I was like, hey babe, you know how I always tell you how I feel and what I want? And then he went like, yeah. And I was like, babe, that's because you are not my brain cells. That's why I need to tell you how I feel. I don't want you to guess it. So it's same as you. You need to tell me what you want. You need to tell me how I'm making you feel. I don't want to guess. I don't want to assume. And since then, our communication has been better. And do you want to know something? It's always improving. That's what happens when you're in a relationship. You don't just stop because you hit to whatever point. It continues to grow. It continues to improve. So yeah, we are forever improving how we communicate with each other. But the point is, you really need to communicate, express how you feel, what you want, and what they did make you feel. And don't assume, don't guess, please. Now, tip number 2 is accept each other. Such common sense, isn't it? But you can't change people. Like a lot of people, they go into romantic relationships and be like, I'm gonna change that person. I want them to be XYZ so they can be what I want. What? Why do you want to change someone instead of just accepting who they are? For example, when I first started dating my partner, like I said, like I'm very expressive, but he wasn't. But then I accepted that fact. We all get brought up differently. So how can I expect him to change or be a different person? You just got to accept the person that you are most intimate with, the whole of them. So I accepted the fact that he wasn't as expressive as I am because, like he was brought up differently than I am. Yeah, and if something really is bothering you, then why aren't you communicating that with your partner, right? So please accept all the good and the bad and the person that you choose to be with. Acceptance. That's tip number 2. And tip number 3 is honesty. How honest are you with your partner? Let me ask you. Can you tell your partner your darkest secret? Actually, have you told your partner your darkest secret? Have you? You got to be honest with the person that you are most intimate with. You should be able to be honest about your feelings. You should be able to, share your goals and dreams. You should also be able to be honest about your sexual desires. Yeah, that's right. Honesty. My partner and I, we can tell each other everything. He knows about my past. I know about his past. We talk about everything. And you know what? Honesty will help you gain trust in your relationship. And you will open up so many doors for your relationship. Like I said, you can discuss about the life that you want to have, the goals that you individually may have, and whatever desire, the sexual desire, the fantasy, whatever it is. Honesty is also the key. That's tip number 3. Now, tip number 4 is understanding. Yeah, now that you communicate with your partner and you accept your partner and you have been honest with them, now you need to understand where this person is coming from. Do you ever ask your partner, why do you feel certain way about certain things? Do you? Or do you ever ask your partner, why do you believe certain things? Do you? Asking why can help you gain a different perspective. You will then have a deeper understanding of that person. You will understand where they're coming from. You will understand their history. We have so many layers as a person. And what we can do is try to understand those layers, especially with the person that you're most intimate with. So you gotta understand your partner. You know what? I feel like a lot of you would relate to this. This is like a scenario that I hear all the time, okay? So person A might be like, why doesn't my partner want to spend time with me? Why doesn't my partner care about me? That's person A's feeling, right? And then person B is like, oh man, I need to get shit done. Oh, sorry. I need to get something done. I really need to get this done because I have a deadline, or I really need to get this done so I can get paid. So that's two parties, and then they will argue, and then the person A will be like, you don't care about me, or you never want to spend time with me, blah blah blah. And then the person B will be like, I really need to get something done. Of course I care about you. Just arguments. Use your imagination. Maybe you're going through this. I don't know. But let me ask you, if they have an understanding from each other, being like, okay, so person A really wants to spend time together because it has been a while since they had quality time together. So that is why she's like, I really want to spend time with you. And then person B is like, I really want to get this done so we can properly spend time together. So if they had an understanding and talked about it, then would that argument even happen? Think about it. You're gonna have an understanding, and really you gotta communicate and then accept each other and be honest about what is going on in your life and be understanding. Hey, so that was my tip number 4, understanding. Now my last tip for you to build a stronger romantic relationship is laughter. That's right. They say laughter is the best medicine, and it really is. It is scientifically proven that it will help you boost your immune system. It will help you to reduce blood pressure. So really, come on, laugh more. And most importantly, laugh with your partner. Like many couples out there, my partner and I, of course, would have disagreement from time to time. It's normal. But we will never end a conversation badly. He would feel bad if I was still upset, and I would feel bad if he was still upset. So we always end any argument or any disagreement with a joke or laughter, because it's important. Laughter is the best medicine, right? So the other day, I told him how I had a conversation with someone, and because it was really funny, the thing I thought I said was really funny, and then I just started laughing, and then he was like, babe, I'm glad that you think that you are very funny yourself. And then we both just started laughing for like maybe 30 seconds. Because you know what? You gotta be able to laugh at yourself sometimes. Actually, most of the time. So yeah, laughter is the best medicine. And that's my 5 tips for you to help you to build that strong relationship, to improve your relationship, to maybe save your relationship. I would love it if you can share your journey with me. You can email me, you can DM me, you can hashtag Babylon Great Change. And if you really have a specific issue that you want to discuss about, email me. But also go join the private Facebook group, because that's where you can share your stories and help yourself and help other people as well. You can also sign up to the self-development program. That's where we dig deep and help you create amazing relationships with the people that you love and with yourself. I really hope that you can put the work in your relationship. Relationships take work. So start putting in the work. Yeah, and find your spark back. I can't wait for you to share them with me. And remember, you're amazing and you're not alone. And I will see you in the next video.